football kicking off here in Week 0. It's the TCU Horned Frogs and the Texas A&M Aggies. Reese Davis, David Pollock, Jesse Palmer here in the booth. Holly Rowe is down on the sidelines, and we check in with her right now.
When you walk into Kyle Field in College Station, Texas, it is so dynamic. From the traditions, the cheering, the crowd in unison. It is straight up and down of electric Aggie pride. This is one of the most unique places you can ever watch a college football game, and we expect it to be just as loud and energetic here today. Back to you.
Thanks, Holly. So the TCU Horned Frogs headed toward the football to break the seal on this 2027 season. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. It's Owens. They come out strong, stopping for no gain on the opening play. It's hard to find a place these days that the Big Ten doesn't touch geographically, but there's a lot of crossover with the Big Ten and Big 12 and plenty of bragging rights on the line when their schools meet.
You think about Nebraska once upon a time being in the Big 12, now in the Big 10 too. These conferences also recruit in similar areas too. So this game is interesting, David, because a lot of these players, they're familiar with each other from high school.
Yeah, and I tell you, from experience, you hate that. Like, you get to know each other, you go to the other school, like, you're now my enemy. You're not my friend anymore. So a chance to prove it, a chance for the Big 12, who's been kind of pillaged and pulled apart at times, sometimes by the Big 10. It's got to make a statement today.
It's third down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving. Burrowing for yardage. They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the first down. They have it at the 36.
And I think on that last run play on third down here early in the game, they're making a statement that we believe we're the more physical team and we're going to run the football even if you know it's coming at you. Nice job. They've got the ball at midfield. I expect to see more run plays coming up.
A&M comes back out with another first down. He's going to change things up against this defensive look. Here's Reed to throw. Fires to the middle. Hauls it in. And the defense finally able to corral him at the 45. That will move the chain. Looking downfield, it's Reed. Keeping his eyes downfield. Out wide left, it's Bussey. Brought down at the 10-yard line, and a nifty pickup after the grab on that one. And the Aggies come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Wants to throw one first. He's got it. And he will score. Touchdown, Aggies.
What an exciting way to start this season. This offense had a plan. They knew who they wanted to be, but you had to come out and execute it. And that was a beautiful first drive, creating some momentum, not only for this offense, but for this squad to start the season.
Bounces through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start. Wasting no time taking a shot. Finds a spot in the middle. He's loose down the middle. He'll be stopped, but not before. He carries it down to the 9-yard line, and that's why you get the ball in the hands of your playmakers. They didn't just jumpstart that drive. They've electrified it, and now they've got a 1st and goal. They'll run it in the red zone. It's Payne. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line.
1st down and goal, I bet you the percentages are really high for run, and this defense was ready for it. They got to match the physicality right here, right now in this situation.
They've moved it forward to the 2. Now it's 2nd and goal. Quarterback run is part of their game plan. Grinding and churning close to the goal line, but he'll be stopped inches short.
After getting stopped on that 2nd down, don't be surprised if the offense hands it off to him again here at the goal line on 3rd.
After giving up that big play, this defense has been a rock. 3rd and goal coming. And he surges across the line. Touchdown, TCU!
And I love the physicality of this offense. It's 3rd and goal. It's money time. I've got to be more physical than you. And that's exactly what this offense...
Oh, and they blocked him. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And it was closed out by the short yardage touchdown. And he takes this from inside the 5. Texas A&M offense goes back to work. We got a tight one early, and they go back on the attack, holding a 7-6 lead. Rush right in his face. Picked off. What a play to set him up. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception. And the offense heads out onto the field to get the drive started. Defense looks like they're coming. He's got it on the move. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Horned Frogs! A quick strike, just as we expected.
Yeah, and quick strikes are easy when you got such great field position. Obviously, when the offense starts in such a good spot, puts the defense in a bad position, and the offense takes advantage.
And the extra point is good, and the lead is 6. The kickoff bounces through the end zone. They'll bring it out to the 25. So here comes the Texas A&M offense back onto the field. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
3 wideouts to the right on 2nd and 8. They're changing things up, trying to get everyone set. Throwing, Reed. Unloads to the wideout. Left side is Bussey. He's brought down, stopped right at the 50-yard line. Now they'll try to cash in this drive. 1st and 10 from the 50. Play fake, Marcel Reed. Here comes the heat. Gets rid of it. Guys, let's take a minute here and talk about Texas A&M. One of the big storylines coming into this year was the rising temperature of the coach's seat. And the process of cooling things off starts now.
All offseason, this coach has said the right things. I'm not worried about it. I'm not focused on it. I'm just worried about our team. But, David, let's be real. He's got to win games. There is an expectation at this pro.
Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
And they'll take over first and 10.
The Horned Frogs offense takes the field ready to get going. We expected points. We've gotten some early, up 13-7 as they go back on the attack. From the gun, it's Payne. All over him immediately.
And that's what makes this defense so difficult to run against. They've got guys up front that just push offensive linemen backwards. They basically push the blockers right into the lap of that running back.
Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Fires on the move. Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch.
Man, that's a tough play to make. When you're that far down the field and you're trying to control your body and run as you're laying out, that's a really great effort, really good concentration, and that is how you make your quarterback look really good.
On the move. And he's brought down after a short gain.
And it's not sexy, and it's not these long plays all the time. But this QB does such a good job of picking up 4 to 5 and making it where you're always ahead of the sticks and just letting you know, we'll run it. We'll take advantage of this guy's speed, and we're going to make you defend him throughout this football game.
Just had a solid pickup on first. Now let's see what they've got on 2nd down. Motion from the wideout. Quarterback will keep it. He'll move it ahead, and a good productive play on the ground.
I think there's a couple of schools of thought in how you run the football and how you throw the football. Like some people say, I run the football to set up the throw, right? To get people aggressive. But this offense kind of took it the other direction, right? They came out throwing the football, now soften them up. Now let's see if they can start to get that ground game going.
Quick pass to the left, trying to get it to the marker. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. Maybe didn't have the defense they expected, and they'll call a timeout here on 4th and 1. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. Fourth down and 1, and they'll go for it. They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game. That is a completely avoidable penalty. The quarterback just went into brain lock and lost track of the play clock. Now on 4th down, they'll send out the field goal unit. Doesn't have a straight-on shot here. He'll kick it from the left hash and 39 yards out. It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. That'll make it a 2-score game at 16-7.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
He'll bring it out. It's Bussey. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Tight end now in motion. On the run, it's Owens. He'll be stopped just short of the 20 at the 19. Give him 1.
Well, not a great run there, but I think what the coaching staff is trying to do is they're trying to help out their quarterback. He's thrown interceptions on each of his last 2 drives. The best way to try to settle him down is to get the running game established. But I think the defense is aware of that right now, loading the box. Everybody up front is ready for the run.
Reed going over the top. And he throws his 3rd pick of the day. His head has to be spinning. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. And they'll get off one more play before the end of the quarter. To the back. Runs through the tackle. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. We've reached the break, and TCU is holding the lead. And we've come to the end of the first as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the second period. They've got a first down here to open the period. Defense showing heavy blitz at the line. Play action on first down. Fires to the big fella. There he goes. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
And when you run these drag routes, it's super important that your quarterback can really use his eyes. Don't lock in where everybody's going to start looking at you and seeing what's coming. Does a good job, drops back, sees it, and the most important part, puts the ball out in front so he can catch it, get upfield, and make some extra yards after the catch.
They're in the red zone. 1st and 10 from the 20. Dropped after a pickup of 4 down to the 16. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. They'll send the back in motion. Looking downfield, it's Knight. Quickly to the flat in the wide receiver screen. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion.
And I love when you understand when I'm supposed to put some RPMs on that football. You could tell he's thrown over the middle of the field. He knows he's got defenders there. I got to throw this thing in there quick, fast, in a hurry. Nice job by the quarterback.
Trying to squeak through the pile. He gives him a fresh set of downs, and this one will be 1st and goal from the 6.
And that's a good job by this defense, man. They got him in 3rd and short, but, man, they've got to do a better job. If they want to get back in this football game, they've got to force some field goals. They've got to force some punts. They've got to force something to go their way, and they've got to be better on 3rd down.
They'll try to get it in with the run. And he's in. Touchdown, TCU. They'll try to add another to their lead. And he made the extra point without problem. So the offense, more than happy with the result of the play, will decline the penalty. The ball squirts through the end zone. That'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. Offense in a bunch formation. Changing the routes with his receivers. Reed. Wide right, it's Craver. He steps out right at the 40-yard line, and now they are in business moving toward midfield.
Well, this team found themselves in a hole really quickly. Good things need to start happening, and they got to happen now. There's a big play that the offense desperately needed. A big pitch and catch. That's going to give them some confidence. That hopefully shifts the momentum their way a little bit. But they've got to cap this off now with a touchdown cut into their opponent's lead.
Stop just across the 50 at the 49-yard line. It's a pickup of 10 and a first down. Foundation of Aggie football built on toughness like that, running it like John David Crow back in the day.
And those Texas people are tough and rugged, and you know they wear their great outfits that you love to watch. But these Aggies, I think they're at their best when they got great running backs. And you've seen Spiller and A-Chain in recent history finding those game breakers, those game busters.
He unleashes a long one. Swatted away and broken up. A great play there by the DB.
Well, we know this offense hasn't been able to get it going on the ground so far in this game. Now they're trying through the air, but give this defense credit. They've got a really good game plan. They've got all 11 guys on that side of the ball executing perfectly. Fantastic job in the back end that time, being in position and making sure that thing fell incomplete.
They'll need a bunch on second down. Oh, not able to hold his water, and the offense will have it stepped off against them. And the penalty accepted, and they'll move him back. And now the offense will back it up 5 and try it on second and long. Here's Reed to throw. Fires to the wideout. It's caught downfield. Stopped right there.
This slot receiver is a guy the defense has to be careful of. He runs good routes. He's got some speed, and if you're not careful, this guy can gash you.
They have work in front of them on third and short from the 42. Drives inside. Oh, he's got some space. The 20. He's at the 10. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Aggies.
Well, on that run, he shows you why he's so dynamic. He's got all the tools in the toolbox to hit the home run, David, and they're going to stay patient with him. They know they're not going to score a touchdown every single time they give it to him, but he is that guy that can break the game wide open for this offense. Expect more from him.
Yeah, and then once you start giving it to him, you create that balance on offense. Then you can play action and suck those linebackers up. So it's only going to help this offense make it more two-dimensional as opposed to one. Get the running game going, and then it opens up the pass.
TCU has it back, and the Horned Frogs go on offense. The way this game started, you feel as if you have to score a touchdown every time you have it, and now we'll see if they can respond.
Yeah, and I wonder how much pressure that puts on the offense. Jesse, like, you know this is back and forth, and I got to score, and every possession matters so much. What does that do to you as a quarterback?
Well, it puts a lot more pressure on you for sure to feel like I got to make every third down throw. If guys are open vertically down the field, I got to hit them too. We can't let our serve get broken.
Red pass, it's complete. And an absolutely fearless tackle, giving up size, still got him on the turf.
I like this tight end. He does a really nice job on his route run. He's been beating man coverage. He can find the soft spots and zones. You got to get him involved.
Perfect timing on the hit to keep him from making the grab, and the defense forces a fourth down.
I know one of the things this defense really prides themselves on is being physical, and early in this game, putting a big hit on a guy that's already had a couple catches in this game, that's a good omen for the defense.
And the Horned Frogs decide to punt it away. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. Not a lot of room to make this catch. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Throwing Reed. Oh, pressure's coming. Finds his target. And he's down after the short completion. He did not make it to the first down marker.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Just couldn't get away from the tackle.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Whistle blows. We are at the 2-minute timeout, and man, oh man, could these guys use a score to cut into this lead. Third and short now. They snap it from their own 46. Back in motion, trying to clear the picture. Flying down the left side. Past the 20. Touchdown, Aggie! This crowd absolutely loving it as he rolled into the end zone.
If I'm a DC, I'm throwing my clipboard. I'm throwing my hands up in the air. What do you want me to do? I mean, this is unbelievable. Having a guy this dynamic at the quarterback spot that can take it 50-plus and make it look that easy. You stop it.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. This one in play, first snap of the drive from the 25. This is a designed run. Hit and dropped, and he got nothing on first down.
You know, I really like this QB running the football because I know he's got a lot of speed, but he's not the biggest guy in the world. So he's not going to be able to break a lot of tackles. You really got to do a good job of trying to scheme ways to get him out in more space.
The fake wants to throw. Snagged in the middle, it's Wilson. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
Really nice job by the quarterback understanding I needed to throw this ball hard. Like, I got to fit in there tight. And a nice job by the wide receiver wearing it, because he really didn't have a choice, because he was going to wear that one regardless.
TCU calls its second timeout. They'll take a moment to gather their thoughts and put together a plan for this third down play. The 12th man putting a stamp on this game right now and bringing it on third down. Fires to the big fella. He was fighting his way toward those sticks, but they'll stop him a couple of yards short. Offense staying on the field. They'll hurry up on fourth down. Plowing ahead on fourth down. He's not going to get there. The defense was sure tackling to stop him a few yards short.
That's a great job there by the defense here early in this game, getting a huge stop, and they've got an opportunity to make the opponent pay. Offense taking over now in great field position. Let's see what they can do here from a play calling standpoint to try to put some points on the board.
We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. He's changing the play. Reed throws to the wideout. Connection to the right. He'll be stopped at the 16-yard line. It's enough for a first down in the red zone.
Really nice discipline by that receiver against man coverage because you know that throw is going to be contested with a defender in your back pocket. He fights back to the football. He fights through contact and shows really strong hands on the catch.
Looking to throw, it's Reed. Going for 6. Another interception. That's his 4th of the day. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? Rattles it back. Right side, it's Payne. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. And it seems to be a lot easier for the quarterback to find this guy than it is for the defense.
Yeah, and I think this is a guy, Reese, that you can split him out. You can feel comfortable getting the football as many ways as possible because he is one of those matchup problems. Linebackers aren't going to be able to run with him, so try to find ways to maximize that little guy's speed and athletic ability.
They'll go to the air on 2nd and short. Rush is on. More than enough time in the pocket, and he fires left.
And how loud is it in this building? This is crazy. These fans are going absolutely nuts. And I used to love when the fans got involved, and I'm on defense because it messes with the snap count. It messes with the communication, and it can really rattle an offense.
Looking for the edge. He'll try to get to the marker himself. Nice move to pick up yardage. He'll have enough for the first down. They'll maintain possession. We'll see if they're happy enough just to let the clock run out. As we close in on halftime, a timeout is taken here. Fresh set of downs going up top. Pass is incomplete, and that's going to do it for the first half. We played 2 quarters here and reached halftime, and we will now check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Texas A&M has it teed up to start this second half. The ball bounces through the end zone, and it will be a touchback. TCU will send its offense back onto the field. Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game. The quarterback just lost track of the play clock, didn't get the snap off quickly enough. They'll try the left side. Turning it on. Past the 50. You want to talk about changing field position. The huge play takes it down to the 37. That is a highly efficient way to move the chains, and now they are threatening inside the 40. Plows through the defense. They get him before he gets started this time and knock him down in the backfield.
Well, the defense was trailing going in at halftime, and I think they made some adjustments against the run. They want to slow this guy down. That's a really nice start to the second half if you're on defense.
The Horned Frogs trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Quarterback keeps it. Got a little grass. Nice run to pick up his way for good yardage there.
And it's going to be interesting to watch this defense, man, because obviously when you're trailing, and offenses can sometimes get conservative. That's 2 runs back-to-back. Do they get more aggressive and try to bring more guys near the line of scrimmage, not let them waste time, and try to get their offense the football back?
Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on 3rd down. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Matthews. Brought down at at the 37-yard line, and this defense denies them on third down. And here comes the field goal unit. This whole place going to see if this kicker can operate in a sea of noise. Right down the boulevard. They extend the lead to 5 here in the third.
How nice is it as a head coach to have a kicker like this? It makes these decisions on fourth down so much easier. Just trot him out there and let him stroke it through the uprights.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Texas A&M offense is back on the field. Their first possession of this third quarter, still trailing. Defense did just force a field goal, and we'll see if they can grab some momentum with this drive. Running inside, it's Owens. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Reed. Out wide right, it's Craven. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short.
This slot receiver gives defensive coordinators nightmares. You have got to double him virtually on every pass play. He better have safety help over top. Otherwise, this guy's a threat to score every time they throw the ball.
It'll be 3rd and short from their own 33. Powers inside. Crosses the 45. Oh, and the defense in chase mode, and they finally get him down at the 35.
And that is such great execution by this offense. 3rd down and 2. They know you're running the football, but they were physical. Great job creating a little bit of space. Not only do you get the first down, you chew up a bunch more yards, too. Nice execution by this offense.
Lets it fly deep downfield. And he'll sail it way too far for everybody.
Hey, guys, I'm trying to find a way to be up here and be positive, and I guess here's how I'm going to be positive. At least the other team didn't catch it, because he's thrown it to the other team a lot today. It's been a struggle in the passing game. I'm not sure, guys, if it's not decision time, to go to the other guy to see what he can do, because this passing attack has not been great.
Here's Reed to throw. Out wide left, it's Bussey. And he stopped, brought down at the 18. It'll be enough for the first down. The Aggies go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Now from inside the red zone. Turns it upfield. He'll get it all the way down to the 8-yard line, and the defense is feeling the heat.
That's a good job by the drag route there, understanding its zone coverage. So instead of continuing to run across the field, he settles down into an open spot, making it easy for his quarterback.
It's 1st and goal as Texas A&M comes to the line. They'll try to get it in with the run. Touchdown, Texas A&M! With that, they grab the lead here in the second half. Trying to push the lead to a field goal with his 2-point conversion attempt. Throwing Reed. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete.
Well, head coach obviously decided it was best to go for 2 points right there. They didn't get it, and you just wonder if chasing the points is going to hurt this team later in the game.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. TCU ready to crank things up on this drive. Man, how comforting is it to know that even if your offense stalls out a little, Jesse, oh, it's a fumble. Oh, and a burst disaster by falling on his own fumble. And the Horned Frogs in the hurry up. Sends it back in motion. Timeout taken by TCU. It's their first. And that will leave them with just 2 timeouts to use the rest of the way. You want to talk about hearts and throats when that ball was on the ground? The offense recovered its own fumble. Looking downfield, it's Knight. He's going to let it go. And they can't hook up, going for the big play on second down. Now it's third down.
And I thought the game plan has been so good by this defense, man. They know exactly who his go-to guy is out wide, and they're doing a great job of mixing up coverage, taking that away. Listen, this QB doesn't have to go to him, and that's why I think you look next. Who's your next best playmaker that can make something happen for you? Maybe go find him, because they're locked in on that star out wide.
The 12th man more than standing at the ready. They are bringing the heat on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a fourth down.
Well, you knew you were going to see it in this game, throwing the go route to one of the fastest players in all of college football. This receiver strikes fear in the heart of every defense.
Wait just a second. They're leaving the offense on the field. They're going to go for it in this situation. Snapped it, and he has to have it. Still looking. Going to try to get it himself. He gets it past the stick. Slides to avoid the hit, and the drive stays alive with a fourth down conversion.
Well, this quarterback's athleticism, I think, makes it a little bit easier for you as a head coach when you decide to go for it on fourth down, because if it's not there to throw the ball, his athleticism can just take over. He can go get it himself and keep the drive alive. Really nice job that time by the QB.
The Horned Frogs come to the line with a fresh set of downs. That one never had a chance. Incomplete.
Well, you can see the frustration on this guy's face. He's one of the best receivers in college football, and they knew coming into this game that he had to get touches, but you can't say enough about how good this defense has been defending him. They've always had an answer, whether it's single coverage, double coverage, man or zone. They have not let him go off, and that's a big reason why they're winning this game.
Trying to escape and get it himself. Knocked down after a pickup of maybe 2, and man, that pursuit, they had their hair on fire.
And I feel like this defense is starting to get in a rhythm and starting to feel it, right? You've seen him take off, have some success, and you know, if nothing's open, he wants to run. Defense kind of locked in, didn't give up a big play there. They're kind of dialed into what's going on.
Sets his feet. It's Knight. They're all over him. And he gets it away.
Well, in the first half, this offense was up and down the field. It seemed like everything they were dialing up was working. And here we are in the third quarter, and there's a very rare incompletion on their own end of the field. Maybe that's the play the defense needs now to spark some momentum.
They're going to stay aggressive and leave the offense out there on fourth down again. He'll take it himself. they'll knock him down, but he moves the sticks, and the fourth down decision pays off big time.
What happened to the beautiful days of fourth down punts? Weren't those great? Like back in the day when they didn't go for it every single fourth down. Nowadays, with all the analytics, go for it. The offense goes for it. Second time, 2 for 2 on fourth down. Really frustrating if you're on the defensive side of the football.
We've reached the break, and Texas A&M leads it. 3 quarters are in the books. Time becomes a factor, both in trying to hold the lead or cut into it as we take a look at the stats. Now just about ready to snap it to start the fourth. It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. Takes the handoff. It's Payne. He's past the sticks. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the first down.
I love the play call running the football here in the fourth quarter because with the score what it is right now.
They'll have a first down here, a week 0 game that is living up to all the hype and anticipation. Dropped immediately. He got nothing on first down.
Well, this running back has had a pretty good day so far in this game, and I think the key right now is for the defense to find a way to slow him down. He had a good run 2 plays ago. The defense gets the TFL on this one. I think you got to change up your fronts defensively and try to give this offensive line different alignment looks to see if they can confuse him.
Moving the pocket, it's Knight. Under pressure, and down he goes.
And they finally get to this guy, and he's electric. He's dynamic. He can make plays with his feet and scramble around, and I think they got used to it in the first half, and now, if they want to win this football game, they got to continue to catch that fast joker and get him on the ground.
The defense all revved up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop him right here. Quarterback keeper. Hit and drop behind the line. He'll lose a yard.
That's a nice job by this defense, getting in the backfield quick. They got there so fast, anticipating pass on 3rd and long, but they reacted so well to the run, get the tackle for a loss, and now probably going to force the punt here.
And it's good! They take the lead here in the fourth.
Big-time kick right there, man. Fourth quarter, clutch time. You needed to come through to take the lead, and now the pressure goes to the defense. You got to keep this lead. Got to get a stop or 2 more, and you can get the dub in this football game.
Texas A&M has it back in the offense, ready to go to work. After giving up that field goal, they find themselves trailing and trying to do something about it on this drive. Reed unloads to the wideout. Grabbed in the middle. It's Bussey. Running wide open down the gut of the field. Touchdown, Texas A&M. They've got the lead here in the fourth.
I think one of the most underrated things we talk about with a QB is timing. Being able to get the ball out of his hands to his receiver where he can continue to catch the football and run with it. Nice pitch, nice catch, nice play in the fourth quarter when you needed it for this team to take the lead.
That one bounds through the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Offense making its way onto the field to start the drive. Hit and dropped in the backfield. He'll lose 4.
Well, the offensive line had everybody blocked except the defensive end. He was able to sneak into the backfield and get the tackle for loss.
Lost 5 on that first play, and now it's 2nd and 15. On the move. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks. And the Horned Frogs are in the hurry-up. And he was off to the races, and he gets it to the 45.
And as a defensive guy, man, when you play a QB like this that will take off and run and has the speed to make you pay, it just limits what you can do. It limits the amount of coverages. It just makes you play a lot more hesitant. And you can see right there, man, the guy's got speed. Interested to see how this defense continues to attack this QB.
And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down.
And the defense, you hold your breath. When this receiver has the football out in space, you have got to make sure you're playing with outstanding pursuit. Nice job there, but as this game goes on, they've got to keep an eye on this guy and make sure they know where he is at all times.
The Horned Frogs can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Keeps it moving, it's Payne. He's stopped, but he's got enough to move the chain.
Awesome job. Run the football, right? It's really basic. Go to those plays you know can get you first downs, get you some extra set of downs, then you can go make big plays.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and time is of the essence for this offense to get things done. And the Horned Frogs back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Using his feet. He'll be brought down quickly after a very short gain. Line getting set on second down. Hits inside, it's Payne. Runs through a tackle. Tackled almost immediately, not a whole lot on that one.
And this offense doesn't have very many runs left in them. They try to sneak in the run. Nice job by the defense making the tackle, but they've got to try to maximize their time, maximize their plays to try to get some points on the board.
The 12th man putting a stamp on this game right now and bringing it on third down. Just outside the red zone as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 22.
I love the play call by the offense here running the ball. The score is what it is right now. You don't have to panic. You don't have to throw it every single down. You don't have to go up tempo.
He'll take a shot. Touchdown, Horned Frogs! And in the final moments, they've taken the lead. The Horned Frogs answer right back.
Really good execution by this offense late in the game, under a minute, score to take the lead. It's what you draw up, it's what you dream about, but now my defense has to go on the field and get me one more stop.
He's got it in the end zone. You had to go for 2 there, and they make it pay off. They're up by 3. He'll bring it out. It's Johnson. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. They'll get this drive going from the 17. Reed. Look out. Unloads in the nick of time.
I think the frustrating thing for this offense at this point is they've had a lot of success, and still they find themselves down on the scoreboard. And so I think if you're going to get back in this game, you've got to go back to the well. Think about the play calls that have worked for you in this game, where you found success, where you found your explosive plays. Don't be afraid to call those plays again right now in this 2-minute situation.
Remember, all they have to do is get it close enough for a field goal here. Just going to keep it after the snap. Breaks into the open. Pass to 50. The 30. Running inside the 20. Touchdown, Aggie. And they've got the lead in the final minute.
Well, the offense shows you what they're made of. They're scoring the touchdown. They take the lead with only seconds to go, and now it's on the defense to ice this thing when they take the field.
And it's no good. He missed the extra point.
Texas A&M 40, TCU 37.
That ball skips through the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. A designed run for the quarterback. They just blew through that offensive line. It's a 4-yard loss. Offense will use a timeout with 28 ticks remaining.
Well, this quarterback has had a lot of success burning this defense with his legs. That time, though, there was nowhere to go. Give the defense credit. They won their one-on-ones up front. Tremendous speed getting to him and bringing him down for a TFL.
To the air, it's Knight. Here's a throw downfield late. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Takes it the other way. Defense making the play. Hey, never hurts to pad the stats on D either, right? And they'll be able to run out the clock. Running out the clock, a mere formality between them and a victory as we have victory formation coming. Quarterback takes a knee, and they'll start this new season with a victory. They get a big win here and start the season on a positive note.
You got to love that as the players. You come out, you have so much anticipation coming into the season, finally getting ready to play in front of a live audience. You're able to come out and execute, get this win under your belt. David, couldn't be a better way to start the year.
And for the losing team, obviously, it's a little bit different. You have something to look at now, to analyze where do I need to get a little bit better, but plenty of time still left in the season to improve and turn it around.
That's going to do it for us here. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.